Okay, Mattie Kenny, big congratulations. You're into another All-Ireland hurling final. I won't say a comfortable win this afternoon, but certainly a deserved win, I think, from yourselves.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't comfortable. We got a good start enough in the game. Like, we played into the kind of a slight breeze, and we got a few early scores. And I thought we looked dangerous in attack, but then Mellows settled into the game. I thought David Collins, that in that kind of centre back position, he kind of dropped into the pocket a bit, and I thought he cut out a lot of our attacks. And then, 10 minutes before half time, it felt to me, that Mellows was getting a grip in the game, and I think we just went in maybe 2 points up, 1 or 2 points up, like so. The game was still there to be won, like, and so at half time, we felt we had to change things up a little bit, to go at them more in the second half.
Conditions weren't great out there today. Kind of a game for defence as well, because Liam Mellows dropped a lot of lads back as well. So that was a tough physical encounter for you as well as being, obviously you're dominating a lot of the game, but it was a tough game.
It was a tough game, and I think like our last competitive game was the 3rd of December. Like there was a couple of challenge games cancelled, and it's due to the weather. There was a few training sessions, like it was so cold and so wet, like you weren't getting the fluency into our hurling. So, and then it was the same for Mellows and same for the other 2 teams in the semi-final. And I felt that our hurling wasn't fully as sharp as it sometimes is. But look, we in the second half we came more into the game. We carried the ball a little bit more. We took on their defence a bit more. And after half time, we got a few early scores that give us the cushion, to drive on and put ourselves into a winning position.
Those early scores in the second half, I think you scored 5 points without reply. Darragh Connell nearly had a goal, which you blazed over, but that really kind of set the tone, I guess, for the rest of the second half, and was kind of key to you winning pretty comfortably in the end.
Yeah, well, look, in fairness to Mellows, they kept coming at us. Like, look at, it may not be as comfortable as the scoreboard looked, but them scores after half-time were crucial, and it kind of opened up a 5, 6, 7 point lead for us, and we could kind of sit back a little bit more in defence and kind of play more counter-attack and hurling. But that first 10 minutes when we went at them and got the scores, I suppose that was the turning point.
Paul Shuday missed the game today. He was named to the team, but I don't think he was ever really going to start. I don't know if that's the case. Is he a doubt for the All-Ireland final, do you think?
Look, our approach was getting ready for the All-Ireland semi-final, coming down here to Thurles this evening. We knew that Mellows was going to bring a huge challenge. We weren't looking any further than that. We were working trying to get Paul ready for tonight's game. He didn't make it. We'll have to go back now and reassess exactly where he's at, and over the next couple of days, and put a plan in place. I think the All-Ireland final, and there's 5 or 6 weeks off, so that gives us a window. So he has an opportunity there. But look at. As I said, it was all about tonight's game. It was all about getting over the line and getting to the next match. So we'll enjoy tonight. We'll take a few days off, and then we'll start planning for Paddy's Day.
And how much has the experience of last year helped you this year? Retaining titles are notoriously difficult to do in any sport. This year, has last year helped you? The experience of last year helped you with, in terms of even motivating the players, that kind of thing? Has it been different this year compared to last year?
It's hard to put your finger on, like what does experience mean? It doesn't make it any easier for you. I suppose experience tells you that every game is a banana skin. Every game is brings its own challenges. Our mantra is always one game at a time. We always just prepare for the next game. So, and I suppose maybe experience has taught us that you don't know what day that you could be taken out. So as I say, we prepared as good as we could for tonight's match. We came down and we've got the result, and it gets us to the next stage of the competition. And we're delighted and fortunate to be able to get back to Croke Park, and it's the pinnacle of every club hurler's career to be able to get and represent his club in All-Ireland final day. And as a squad and as a group, we're really, really delighted to be back there and get an opportunity to play there again.
Best of luck, Mattie. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Take care.